What's good, YouTube? I'm Bluff City Nerd. I'm back with another one, and I got another video from Anton Daniels with some motivation for you guys. This should be very interesting. I really want to hear what he has to say. But before I get into this, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I would really appreciate that, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. This video is fair use, courtesy of Anton Daniels. Shout out to him.
Let me help y'all to understand something really quickly while we're having this conversation. Fellas, this is specifically to you, because a lot of y'all are trying to understand exactly what's going on out here. You said that it's a lot of women that are not suitable for marriage and that you're going to have to settle. I've gotten off of a few different actual calls in which a lot of guys are emphasizing that they want to be married, they want to be in a relationship, they want to find the person that they can possibly spend the rest of their life with, but they don't feel as though they're finding suitable people. Let me speak to you specifically. Every decision that you make, and you've been doing this your whole life, you've been doing it with regard to your career, you've been doing it with regard to making smart, strategic decisions as to how it is that you can move from a networking perspective. You've been great when it comes to making decisions not to have kids out of wedlock. You've been making very, very smart decisions your entire life. What you find yourself doing in a lot of instances is making a very, very bad decision based off of how you feel. You've removed your emotions your entire life in order to make smart, strategic decisions, but now you're going to make a very, very bad decision right now based off of how you feel. And you're
and a lot of, I do agree with them there. A lot of men need to get themselves out of that, because making decisions solely based on how you feel and not a logical decision, that'll always break a man. That'll always come back about him. Well, maybe not always, but a lot of times you'll live to regret it. I'll make it simple. You'll live to regret it, because you'll look back and it's like, man, why did I do that? And almost every man has to learn that at some point in his life.
You're going to regret it because you're not making a decision based off of a 30, 40, 50-year view. You're making a decision based off of how you feel right now. And that's going to come back and hurt you and bite you in the ass. I promise you. Let me help you to understand why. Most guys don't realize their value or their worth until a lot later in life. But then they tie themselves by making bad decisions a lot earlier. This is why you see a lot of guys specifically, they have kids with their baby mama. And then it's funny because I have conversations with women a lot of times and I'm like, yo, what happened to the guy that you love, that you still professing your love to, but you don't necessarily rock with right now? Oh, he's doing well, he's gotten remarried. I'd be like, okay, so, what's going on with you or whatever? And they'd be like, oh, I'm just chilling, I'm single, I'm living my life, I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm like, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense for you to have that mindset considering the circumstance or situation. But most women, they don't understand that a man's greatness isn't right now, it's much later in life. And the interesting thing about that is most men don't understand that their greatness is much later in life. So if you're making a decision, you got to make the decision based off of what's going to happen 30, 40, 50 years from now.
Facts again, because you always got to, as a man, we got to understand, like, we got to do things that our future selves, we got to get in the understanding of, we got to do things that our future selves will thank us for later. So all the decisions we make as men when we're young, whether you decide to use your, 20s to party and bullshit around, turn up, get high, get drunk, and all that stuff, you're going to pay for that much later when you're older, in your 30s and 40s. Like, health-wise, state of mind-wise, you're going to look back and be like, man, I wasted all that money partying and chasing girls who I would never see myself even have a meaningful relationship with. And now you're not where you want to be financially. You're not living in the area you want to live. You just settle for a mediocre situation because of the decisions you made when you were much younger. I know it's kind of tough because when you're in your 20s, like, You want to spend that time. From time to time you want to go out and you want to party, you want to have fun. There's nothing wrong with doing that every now and then. But if that's what you primarily want to do and nothing else, and you don't want to set the foundation for yourself later on in life, you're losing.
A man's highest earnings comes in his late 50s to early 60s. Think about that for a second. A man's highest earnings comes in his late 50s, early 60s. That means that your slope is just doing this the whole time. It's going up. It's going to be absolutely awesome. But you so focused on what it is that you feel like right now that you're going to make a bad decision and you're going to tie yourself to the wrong people and they're not going to have your best interest at heart. It's important for you to have discipline. It's important for you to stay focused. And it's important for you to not lean on love. Love is an action word. It's not a feeling. We don't care about your feelings. We care about what the results are. You gotta lean into your greatness. Does not matter how you feel. The only thing that matters is the results. So make sure you're doing the thing.
Croatian night.
This Croatian night?
Croatian night.
All right. I love it when people like to have a lot of fun. I love it when people got good energy. But your greatest earning potential is later in life. Now, think about this also. You got your ticket? I'll be with you in a second. We got, is that chicken? Fish? I got the fish. Long story short, fuck her. Forget her. We're not worried about her. We're not thinking about her. It doesn't matter what she look like. Don't matter how she feel. None of that matters. Just completely forget what it is that you think about her and start making decisions based off of what makes the most sense long term. If you don't, you will regret it. You ready, babe? You ready? All right, let's dip down. We're about to head down to the court and try to enjoy this game a little bit. I know they're going against the Clippers. I might vlog a little bit more going forward and see what the word is. I love coming to the game. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like and what it feels like down here really quickly. Got Rita back there on the stylist. They're playing the Clippers tonight. I said I'm gonna show up to this one. Got Paul George, one of the Morris brothers.
Okay, I'll leave it at there. So I basically get the gist of what he's saying. As a man, you gotta understand if you want better, you gotta do better, you gotta be better, and you can't settle for less if that's not what you want. At the end of the day, we have time. Time is on our side as men, but how we use that time is what'll make you and break you. Use that time to build yourself up and get your money right and go where you want to go exactly where you want to go. Have I guess Anton's gonna go sit courtside maybe, I don't know. But you want those courtside seats at your favorite basketball game? You gotta work, man. You gotta get up and work. You gotta hustle. You gotta grind. You gotta get it. Because no one's gonna do it for you. And you just can't mess with the wrong woman. Because I've seen throughout my life the men in my family and guys who I'm close friends with mess with the wrong chick and then end up fucking up their whole life. Whole life messed up. They're not making the money they want to make. They have to scramble to make sure their kids are good and everything like that, and keep that woman from taking them to the child support court and extorting and garnishing their wages. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like me looking at that. It's like I know I don't want that. I know I don't want that at all. So I got to move a little bit differently than how a lot of other guys that I've known move, and make sure that I make the right decisions and not mess with the wrong people and keep good people in my circle. So and keep that good energy around me, so I'm not always in a muck or always making the wrong choices and no one keeping me in check. Making sure I'm not out here fucking up out here. But anyways, I want to hear what you guys think about this video. What Anton was saying. Do you agree with him? Do you think he was giving some sound advice to all the guys out there? You do agree with my stance on it too? I want to hear what you guys have to say below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also check out Anton Daniel's channel. I will leave a link to this particular video in the description down below so you can check out more of his content. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.